Okay, I'm saving electricity. I'm not putting the light on. Seawall project ready to move ahead after years of delays. Okay. After years of delays, Representative Nicole Melikatakis, can't even read this, Staten Island and Brooklyn, said she believes vital resiliency project is ready to move forward along the East Shore. That would be me. Okay, Trump's already looked at the plans and said it ain't gonna work. Okay, so I really think that he might have stuck his hands in it somehow, some way, because he knows people. He's a builder. He's been in New York all his life. He's built buildings all around the world. Okay, so what they want to do is, well, they built us sand dunes. You can't even see the beach now. It's ridiculous. So what they had problems with here, because it wasn't one entity taking on the entire design, they had to get it in sync. So, yeah, nice way of putting it. So that they had been a lot of back and forth over the years. Yeah, it's 11 years now. It's going to be 12, October 29th this year. I remember it well. I'm hopeful that this city is in the final plans, city's final design, that it will get swiftly approved by the Army Corps of Engineers. Yeah. I'm still waiting for them to get back to me and Jimmy Otto, our previous borough president, on, we're losing beach here, guys. They need to dredge it up like they did over in Jersey after all the hurricanes and nor'easters that they've had. And but Trump has already said that the plans weren't any good, that they weren't going to work. So I'm thinking that now, between the city and the feds, which I had problems with them trying to rebuild this house after Sandy, I went to every school that they had an event for. I went to every line and stood online talking to every city representative back when. What a load of bullshit, let me tell you. And then when I gave them ideas and I wrote them down, typed them up, handed them out to these people, I was very active back then, but now I've slowed up with that stuff. Call it age, I had injuries after Sandy, and call it the hardware in my spine, whatever. I'm still going, still kicking. I can still make phone calls. I can still rip their heads off. Anyway, the Democrats don't care about how much money they spend on a project. They'll just spend it. They won't even tell you why or how much. The Republicans, another story. They'll say, okay, well, we're spending this much money, and this is why we have to spend this much money. But now these guys have left themselves a loophole. Where is it again? Yeah, they left themselves a loophole, saying that the designs that they fixed and adjusted, it might cost more money. Yeah, that's how they get you. Oh, it's going to cost $15 billion. Oh, no, really, now it's going to be $18 billion. Whatever. I don't know how much this is going to cost. But anyway, I saved this article just to show you the long haul that we've gone through. So the people in Lahaina, in Maui, God help them. God help them. Because I know they're already at the end of their rope. Been there, done that. And God bless them. But this is ridiculous. Anyway. So they're supposed to start. They already started in Miller Field. I forgot about that. Oh, shoot. They started dredging up for the footings, for the pile drivings and stuff, for the boardwalk. Because I think it's going to go out over the water a little bit, which is cool. They found radioactive dirt, so they had to mediate that. And guess where it drove? They drove all the dump trucks through. Yes, they drove them all day in and day out for 3 weeks, right past my house. Main thoroughfare. Wonder why I can't breathe right. Anyway, but this is good news, I guess. They're gonna make such a mess here. I hope I'm not here for this. I hope I'm down in Florida. I gotta get out of here. I should start a GoFundMe, help me get the hell out of here, but I'm not gonna do that to you guys. Not now. Not in this financial, economic, flushing down the toilet of the United States, you know, but I'll get through it. If I get enough money between now and February, I will take a truckload down. I don't know how I'm going to do that, hon. I don't know how I'm going to do that. But anyway, see you guys later. Just giving you an update as to my situation and what's going on here with the aftermath of Sandy. So any hurricane that they cause all this havoc, this is how long it takes, okay, to get anything done. There was 35 homes built. We changed mayors from Bloomberg to de Blasio. Oh, and he cracked the whip. He's like, oh, we have to get these homes finished, because he wanted to look like, you know, the big hero to the whole situation. And they went back and they asked for more money. Okay. Short story. In the middle of the build, I was the first one to put our paperwork in that day, the first day. It was 98 degrees. Me and my husband, we trudged down to this little school on Lincoln Avenue. No air conditioning. It was horrible. I thought I was going to die. 2.5 hours later, I brought a briefcase of paperwork to this woman, and we were friends after that. I think she's in Florida now. Don't even go there. Anyway, 4.5 years later, they built my house. But in the middle of it, they said, well, we can buy you out if you don't want to wait. And I'm like, okay, but you have to suspend the build. I'm like, okay, sign the papers, suspend the build. How much you going to give me? I had the house reevaluated back in 2008, and they said $272 and $500. $272,500. That's what my little beach house, my one-bedroom beach house, was going to cost. Was valued at. So they said to me, "Oh, well, we'll give you $151." I waited weeks for this, 6 weeks for this estimate. Could have taken them 2 days to get it done, but no. So that delayed my build by 6 weeks. Okay. I said, all right, screw that. We're not doing that. Build a house. So we re-upped the house again. And it took them 1 year and 3 months to build this house. 1 year and 3 months. And they had an estimated date on the permits outside. And they exceeded that. Oh, we had weather delays. Okay, whatever. So the PR guy came to me. After we came back in the house, we got the keys and we moved in. He said, listen, I got a couple of papers that you need to sign just to finalize the whole thing. It was like a couple of weeks after we moved in here. He says, and I got a little surprise for you. I'm like, okay. So he came. I'm like, thanks for doing me a favor. I didn't have to come to the office again for the 90,000th time to sign these stupid papers. Because that's what they were doing, calling me up on the phone. Can you sign these? Can you sign that? Oh, this didn't get signed. Oh, we didn't get C7. Can you send us, can you bring us a copy of that? I was constantly in there. Almost had a nervous breakdown on them one time. So he brought over the papers, and he showed me. He says, nobody else has this, Grace. Don't say anything to anybody else that's, you know, got their houses rebuilt. He said, this is a layout and a breakdown of how much they spent on your house to build it. And when I looked at it, I almost dropped. $107,000 just for the concrete. And it's a 6-inch solid cement pour. Okay. So they made the forms and they poured in the concrete. all the way down into the footings, into the sand. They spent $972,000 to build this house, but they wouldn't give me $275,000. You tell me how Democrats get over this shit. Please tell me, how do they get away with this? If they would have given me $275,000, I would have walked away. Would have been gone, long gone, out of the flood zone, out of Staten Island, gone. No. So now I'm going to walk away with a queen's ransom, okay, when I sell this house. Because I got front view, baby. Front view. The view of the ocean is just spectacular, especially from upstairs. Anyway, taking up enough of you guys' time. I can't wait to get out of here. You have no idea. Just to be at peace. Away from the traffic, away from the ambulances 24/7. And the motorcycles, and you name it. Anyway, I'll see you later on the lives. Have a good day, guys. God bless America.